Good evening, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Small Business Growth Webinar. So glad that you guys are joining me today. I literally promoted this like less than 24 hours. I had time, I wanted to rock with you guys. And I was like, let me do a part 2 to this webinar to get everybody in the room that's possible. And sometimes I like to do these last minute just to see who's really paying attention to them. So it's gonna be a small group tonight. I wanna make sure I can give you guys the most value possible. We're gonna do question and answer at the end. So if you're ready to get started, learn the 3 secrets that I've been emailing you guys about. Keep those ones going, keep those fire flames going. We're about to literally have a good evening to give you guys a life-changing information that's gonna help you and your business go to a whole nother level. I saw that we had a lot of people from all over the place. I mean, even put in the chat, you know, what your business is, like what do you do? That way we can see what's going on, what type of diversity that we have in the room. So, you know, put whatever you got going on inside. This is the Small Business Growth Webinar. My name is Tony Smith. I am the Chief Marketing Officer for BizLaunch.io, and I am glad to be rocking with you tonight. So tonight, would you like to know the exact blueprint to see what the top 1% in your industry is doing differently than the other 99%? If you want to know that, put yes in the chat so that we can get you doing what the top 1% is doing. You know, I see we got a lot of people in the chat. We got Brett, we got Alex, Clayton, Leisha, Shay, Arnez, Chantel. So if you guys want to know what the top 1% in whatever industry you're doing is doing, put yes in the chat for me right now, because that is exactly what we are going to be covering. So one of the secrets from the top 1% is they focus on Google, guys. A lot of people don't know how important Google is. Literally, if you're the #1 search in your market, the #1 on that page, guys, is going to capture 33% of all traffic. So imagine somebody typing in, you know, pastry shop near me, and you're coming up #1, you're getting 33% of that traffic. And then for the #2 option, guys, that's 18%. So imagine already, if you're not the 1 or 2 spot, all the traffic, organic traffic that your business is losing. And that's what we're going to be covering today. 3 secrets to be able to help you with that. But before we get started, we got a couple house rules just to make sure that we can get through the training. Everyone's time is super valuable, that you guys are here rocking with me on a Thursday night. You could be doing anything. So we want to make sure that before we start, we set ourselves up to get the most value out of this. So if you have a pen and paper, your phone, notepad, whatever it is, I want you guys taking notes to go over these 3 secrets, because I need for this to be a mind shift change for you. Secondly, I want you to pause everything else. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. We don't need any distractions going on right now. Matter of fact, let me make sure my phone is as well on Do Not Disturb. Also, guys, save your questions until the end, because I want to do a question and answer with you guys. I want to be able to answer any questions to help your business really go to the next level. So things that you guys are struggling with, thinking about, save those to the end. I would love to answer your questions one by one to help you out the most way possible. And here's the fun part, guys. For everyone that does stay to the end, I love when we're able to do this. We're giving away a free brand identity package. And with that brand identity package, that means you're gonna get new business cards, new logo, new Facebook covers, YouTube covers, letterheads, really just to make your business, you know, super legit, you know, to really just get it to where it needs to go. If that's exciting, put yes right there. If you wanna win the new brand identity package, get a whole overhaul of your business, put yes in the chat for me right now. I'm super excited about being able to give that away according to BizLaunch.io. I'm hyped. You're hyped. Let's get this started. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Guys, this webinar, this is the 3 secrets used by the top 1% in your industry to conquer local business and dominate the search engines. That's what we got to do, because we want to make sure that we're getting all of that traffic that's already on Google, right? We want to make sure that they're coming to our site, shopping with us. Before we get started, real quick, I really don't want to have to talk about myself too much, but I do want to earn you guys' attention and know that I am giving you guys valid information, if that's okay with you. So my name's Tony Smith. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at BizLaunch.io. current businesses that I own and manage is an e-commerce business called Historically Black Apparel, where a lot of you guys are coming in from because of that email list. And then I also own 3 local businesses. One being White Label Creative Space, and then the other Black Label Event Space. Both of those are event spaces, and we're gonna be using those as examples. And then I also own a local print shop here in Atlanta doing custom t-shirts for people. But most people know me for e-commerce, seeing me online, my content, and they know me for being able to do $105,000 in 1 month selling $10 t-shirts. So that's a super accomplishment of mine that I'm proud of. But for me, guys, it started in college. After several business plan competitions that I lost, my senior year, I finally hit gold, and I was able to win 3 business plan competitions for $20,000. And that's what really jump-started me to have a local business. And I took that money, the $20,000, and I dumped that into getting my first commercial space. It wasn't pretty small, 800 square feet. This was in 2014. Once I got it started, this is what it looked like on the inside. This was my print shop right here. I was proud of it, right? Humble beginnings, and that's where a lot of us are now, humble beginnings, right? But I'm gonna teach you guys on this webinar how to grow. If you're ready to grow, put grow in the chat for me right now. But having my first local space, I had to get business, right? So I was able to come up with a framework of business growth strategies to get people in the door. That's what I want to pass on to you guys today. After being in that space, guys, using those business growth strategies, I was able to scale up in about 8 months to get a better office space that was 2,500 square feet in less than a year using those growth strategies. And then at this point, I actually became an agency helping other people while still offering my custom shirts. So one side was the print shop, the other side is where I would help people with digital marketing and in their business. And that's what I want to do with you guys. Because of those growth strategies were working, I was able to scale up after that 3-year lease. And I was like, let me see if I'm just getting lucky or these are real growth strategies that I could teach other people. So I'm gonna try this in a major city like Atlanta. So we opened up the business. It was a Greek store selling Greek apparel, and we had a retail store up front, production in the back. And hey, it went well, guys. And I was able to take some of the money that I was making from this, the retail store and the production, and dump it into something that I had no experience for. And the reason why I want to tell you guys this is because if I can get this to work with something I have no experience in, I know for a fact you can too. So I took some of those earnings and I tried something brand new. I tried an event space. I had never done this before. I found a lease, I got the space, and then I was like, let's see if it worked. Once we got those doors open, guys, we were booked and busy. And this is where I want you guys to be, booked and busy. So this was a 1,500 square foot space, downtown Atlanta, 2019. So as you can see on Peerspace, I got 61 5-star reviews and I became a power host, which was super exciting, just to show that I was able to stay booked and busy like that. So guess what I did by using these business growth strategies I'm gonna be teaching you guys today? I was able to secure another location. So this was called Black Label Event Space, same square footage, right after COVID happened. And we got this place built out, signed us a 4-year lease, made it look real good. And then, hey, now we're the #3 event space on Google, and we're working daily to become the #1. So in less than a year, we've been able to climb up the rankings on Google to get some of that free organic traffic that you guys are gonna be getting after this webinar once I teach you guys the game. So that's super exciting. So pro tip #1, guys, when I talked about search engine optimization and ranking #3, you want to find good keywords to add into your website. And a free tool that you guys can use for that is called Uber Suggest. So right here you can see I got in Atlanta event space, and I can see that there's 2,400 searches a month on regular for that keyword. And then if I look to the column to the right, it says that the difficulty level is easy. So that means that's a low-hanging fruit keyword that I could plug into the content of my website to rank higher than competition so that I can start getting that free traffic to my website through Google. So that's a free tip for you guys right there. We'll explain more about that as we go on, but I definitely just want to make sure I'm giving you guys valuable information. If that's valuable, put value in the chat for me right now. I want to make sure that I'm serving you guys in the most correct way. So guys, I was so confident in these business growth strategies that fear of failure was no longer a thought. And a lot of times failure is what keeps us from growing, right? Because we're thinking about what if and what not. But these business growth strategies definitely helped me know that I can move forward in anything that I did. So since I really felt confident in my business growth strategies, I upgraded my first event space to an even bigger space due to the success of it. And people were telling me, oh, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's COVID, people aren't gonna be there, they're not gonna show up. But we got this space fixed up, did the build out. Let me go back. You can see the floors were ugly. We completely changed it by knowing what the customer wanted. And then as you can see, it turned into a beautiful masterpiece that once again was booked and busy. And we became baby shower central, guys. It was crazy. We even were able to attract big names of local celebrities in Atlanta like Ari Fletcher. You know, you see her huge Instagram following, Rashida Frost from Love and Hip Hop, and a big YouTube influencer called De'Ara Taylor. And they've all shopped with us because of these business growth strategies and these secrets of getting my business out there so that it was searchable and that people would want to shop with our business. And you may be thinking, oh, Tony's got the Midas touch, right? That this can't happen for me. But I guarantee you guys, these business growth strategies work for everybody. That is my big promise to you, and I'm gonna show you exactly how you can use these strategies in your business. So I wanna show you guys someone completely different than me. I want you guys to meet Jonathan. Jonathan is the owner of Coffee Del Mundo in Los Angeles. So me and Jonathan pledged Alpha Phi Alpha together way back in the day, 2010. I'm the 2, he's the 4. So after college, Jonathan moved to California. We went to the University of Tennessee, but he moved all the way across country to California to become an insurance agent. He did really well, but after 5 years, he was like, I want to focus on my passion. And his passion was coffee. So Jonathan was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to open up a coffee shop. And he decided to open up a coffee shop in one of the places you never would think to open up a coffee shop. He opened up a coffee shop in South Central Los Angeles, going against the odds where people would say, Jonathan, why there? There's no Starbucks there. People don't buy coffee there. But Jonathan did what most entrepreneurs did. He followed his gut and he opened up for business, got his sign, got his coffee, his stickers, his logo, and he's open for business, right? But after being in business for a year, Jonathan and I met again at homecoming at the University of Tennessee. And Jonathan was like, yo, Tony, I really need your help. I've got the business open, but expenses are starting to, pile up, and I'm not getting people through the door enough that I need them to get through. And you would think that Jonathan had it all right? He had his branding looking good. He had the K-Cups for his coffee business. And the thing with this is that's what a lot of us focus on, just the branding, just the logo. And we think that's really all we need, but it's much more than that. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys today. Jonathan didn't have a system to his business. He didn't know what his messaging was, who his marketing was, or how to use the proper media for where his target audience was. And this is an innocent mistake made by most small business owners. So what Jonathan needed was a system to collect data so that he could remarket to customers and not have to keep searching for new customers every single time. Because it's so much cheaper to market to customers that know you versus marketing to customers that you have to find each and every time. Is that making sense? If so, put yes in the chat for me right now. I just want to make sure that I'm not going over the top of y'all's heads in the information that I'm giving you. Put yes in the chat if that's starting to make sense, and it'll make sense as we keep going on. So guys, the result of working with Jonathan's coffee shop at Coffee Del Mundo is by being able to attract the right clients, get them in the door, we see that he now has 5 stars on Google, 94 reviews, 4.9, but we're gonna say he got 5 stars, guys. And then as well on Yelp, 84 5-star reviews. And these are the things that we wanna make sure that we're doing in our business so that we can grow. Keyword, grow. So right now, You're probably thinking like, all right, I understand that story, and that reminds me of myself. And we're all in this situation in a sense. So that stick figure represents where you are. And then across the way is where you want to be, right? That's your goals, that's your dreams, that's where you want your business to be. But then you got this gap, right? The gap is scary because you're like, if I jump, what if I fail? What if I fall in between here and everything's riding and depending on this? I got my family, my employees, a lot is on my back, right? As entrepreneurs, that's what we go through. So then we start to figure out, how do I get across this gap to get to where I need to get? So the way to do that in whatever business or industry that you're in is you need to build a magnetic marketing system so that you can attract clients. So many times we're chasing clients when we really need to be attracting clients to our business. So you may be saying, Tony, sounds great, but who does this system work for? Like, what type of businesses? Guys, it literally works for everything, right? So this works for the small business owner that has a team. This works for the skilled professional who maybe has their own practice, such as a doctor, a lawyer, a chiropractor, massage therapist, whatever it is. As long as you have a product or service, I guarantee this system will work for you. This also works for the solopreneur. Maybe you do hair, you're a barber, you cut grass, you're literally your own business, exterminators, whatever it may be. These systems work because ultimately, if you need clients, if you need leads, this is what this system works for. So, funny story, guys. When Apple first came out, this is the iPhone 1 right here. Their slogan was, there's an app for that, because it was the first phone that had apps instead of just built-in software, right? So they always said there's an app for that. So what I like to say is, no matter what business you're in, there's a marketing funnel for that. And that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. So just to show you guys that this really works for everybody, let me show you Stephanie. Stephanie is an insurance agent. And with Stephanie, we had to figure out how to get clients into her business. So Stephanie's not big on social media. She doesn't have a huge following or anything. So what we had to do was leverage paid media, such as Facebook ads. And what we were able to do was build Facebook ads and target them to her local geographical area, and then inbound those leads to get walk-ins into her business. So with the result of that, Stephanie was able to get 133 5-star reviews. That is valid right there, guys. And we know that it's not easy to get 133 5-star reviews, but by being able to inbound these leads into her door, she already had great service. That's how she was able to jump up these leads, and that helps you increase in the search engine rankings. One of the things we're going to be talking about in the training as we get there. So let me give you guys another example, just so you know that this works for everybody. This is my guy Mark right here. Super cool guy, loves going to the Braves game. Mark owns a home health care business, right? So what he does in his business is he helps people take care of their loved ones without them going to the nursing home. So what we had to do was educate potential prospects on why to use his business. So the way that we did this was we offered a free ebook to give to people that were interested, and then we nurtured them through an email sequence so that they felt comfortable. And ultimately what that did, guys, is it built trust with his business, which led Mark, who's only been in business for 1 year, to get 28 5-star, 4.8, pretty much 5 reviews. And that's what we're going to be doing for your business as well. And last example, my guy Leo, just to show you that this works through all different types of spectrums of business. He's in the retail game, selling vintage clothing here in Atlanta. He opened up his store, and he was like, once again, Tony, how do I get people in the door? So I was like, all right, Leo, let's do this. You sell exclusive clothing. Why not do some type of giveaway, right? If you can get this stuff, let's do a giveaway where we can inbound emails, phone numbers, and then nurture them over time to get them in the door. And that's exactly what we did. So we were able to give away a pair of Yeezy boots. Plenty of people signed up, plenty of information that he was able to get, so that now he owned that traffic and he was able to remarket to those people later, which led Leo to getting 75 4.7 stars on his Google, which now gives potential people shopping with him that trust factor to say, hey, that's the store that I'm gonna shop with. And we can see those right there. So let's give it up for all of those people. But ultimately, guys, I promise you guys, this system will work for your business. and the importance of your Google listings, guys, because a lot of people can sleep on this. But how many people have seen that something closes at 7 o'clock, your favorite restaurant or whatever it is, and you're in the car, you're rushing to get there, and then you get there at 6:20 or 6:30 and they're closed? That's a terrible feeling, right? So ultimately, if you've ever done that before, or you're not updating your listings, this is what happens right here. You start getting 1-star reviews, but then the bigger part about the 1-star reviews is when people are looking for your business, now they don't want to shop with you. Now they don't want to give you business. So when you really think about the value of having good reviews, it is extremely valuable to your business. We're about to get into the secrets, guys. I've been emailing you all past 48 hours about these secrets. I know you're super excited to learn about them. So secret number 1, we're going to talk about how to laser target your perfect customer and find high traffic keywords to supercharge your offer. Number 2, how to flip your business into a magnetic marketing machine so that you can collect customer data and ultimately build relationships by nurturing them. Secret number 3, how to attract a flood of new customers that pay, stay, and refer. It's so much cheaper to convert past customers, guys. I guarantee you that. So let me know in the chat, which one do you need? Which one do you guys want to hear about the most? So that I know how to kind of guide us as we're going through this. Let me know. Is it secret number 1? Is it secret number 2? Is it secret number 3? Let me know which one you're most interested in and what would really help your business. So I'm seeing 1s, I'm seeing 2s, I'm seeing 3. A lot of people are saying Felicia said she needs all of them. So I see that. Cool. So we're going to cover all of these secrets. So let's get into it. Clayton said all. Kevin said all. Zed said all 3. LOL. Lorraine said 1, 2, and 3. Tiffany said all. So we're going to make sure. Chino said 1, 2, and 3. We're going to make sure we get through all of these for you guys so that you guys. Nicholas said all. Teresa said 3. Cool. So guys, these 3 secrets are how we grew our local business so fast. Literally, guys, these 3 secrets right here. So when I upgraded white label, a lot of people said, Tony, don't do it. COVID's happened. You're not going to have people to come to your business. They're not going to walk into your business or whatever. But I was like, guys, I really believe these growth strategies I've been using since 2014 that's been getting me in front of the competition, no matter if it's COVID or not, is going to help my business. It's going to work because people still need to buy stuff. People still need to shop. And from this event space, people still got to have events. So once we opened it, as soon as we opened, we were booked. First baby shower, and we became Baby Shower Central. And then I want to show you guys right here, this screenshot was literally taken today. As you can see, January 1st to August 11th, right here, we've been able to generate $144,000 in revenue from an event space that hasn't even been open for a year in a new location, using these growth strategies, getting ahead of the competition, being the place that these people want to shop with. That's what I'm going to be teaching you guys today. And then also on Peerspace, we can look at how many inquiries that I've been attracting and not chasing. If you look at that circle right here, 1,669 pages, and each of them have 10 inquiries of people asking to book our spaces out. Ultimately, guys, what 99% of businesses do that the top 1% doesn't do is they only focus on cold traffic. The 1% focuses on hot traffic. So that's what I want you guys to wake up and see, that we can't expect to run our business and be able to stay sustainable and stay stable by just focusing on having our sign outside or people expecting to find us or just telling somebody. We got to be able to keep that data, get the people that have already been in the door, get their phone numbers, get their emails, so that we can remarket to those people. Because that's what the top 1% is doing that 99% isn't. So let's go over a quick story. Most businesses, they're actually built on sandy foundations, right? They're built on sand and not a rock. So let me show you how this works. This is your business right here. And your business, you would never want your business to burn down or go out of business or, start to fail, right? And many businesses do go out of business in like the first year. And this is what we don't want. So in order for your business not to go out of business, you need to build your business on a solid foundation, right? So let's meet the business owner. His name is Jared. Jared was doing exceptionally well for a long time. And what he didn't know was his business was actually built on sand. But he was blinded by this, guys, because Jared was running Facebook ads, right? He was selling his product on Facebook ads, and Jared was making a little bag. He was making some good money, right? Because Facebook ads were working, advertisement was going good. But if you guys don't know, recently, like with iOS 14 and the Apple privacy, like Facebook kind of like, it got harder to run ads. You had to be way more expert with it to actually make money from it. So what happened was, you know, ad costs started rising through the roof. Everything started going up, just like it's going with now supply chain, right? So his business, in a sense, was catching on fire because that same profit margin was no longer coming through to his business. So now Jared has to cut his ads because he's like, my ads aren't profitable. It's not making sense for me. So now that his ads aren't running, we don't see his business anymore, right? So eventually Jared's like, oh no, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna bounce back from this, right? So, you know, maybe he can try TikTok ads. Let's try something new. Maybe Jared tries Google ads, but it's like, it's not really making sense. My cash flow's off now because my main thing was the Facebook ads. So eventually, guys, what do you think happens? Jared goes away. No more Jared, because Jared was never keeping his clients' information. He was never getting those phone numbers, those text messages. So he had no way of following up, right? So then no one's looking for Jared no more because Jared was only being seen when he was putting himself out there. He had no way of nurturing, no way of always showing up in the emails like how I was sending emails to you guys, right? So ultimately, what we're going to be building, you guys, is a magnetic marketing funnel so that you have some way of opting in consumers. You know, they see a thank you page on the outside, whatever it is, but we're able to deliver them products and nurture them over time. So let's use an example that we all can probably relate to. This is Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A always says, download our app. Download our app because we want to make sure we can serve you guys the best. But really what Chick-fil-A is doing is they're getting your information so that their marketing efforts are a lot cheaper. So now that they have your information, all they have to do is send out a push notification to say, we have a special on chicken sandwiches today, or whatever it may be. And next thing you know, what are you doing? You're running to the store and you're getting that chicken sandwich, right? So ultimately, guys, what they did was they attracted you and not chased you. And that's what I want to happen for your business. So by the end of this masterclass, I want to be able to change your business forever. I want your mindset to be different. I want you to think different about your business so that you go into your business and operate it on a totally different way so that it becomes more profitable and we get more people through your doors. If that sounds good, put a yes for me because we're about to get into the training. Light the chat up with a yes and let me know if that sounds good for you guys. So secret number 1, secret number 2, secret number 3. Let's talk about all of these. Let's get into the training right now. Secret number 1, how to laser target your perfect customer. I'm gonna show you guys how to find high traffic keywords to supercharge your offer. So in the definition of this, the reason why we wanna laser target the perfect customer is because we need to know our target audience. And a lot of people think that the target audience is everyone. But in simplest terms, a target audience refers to the group of people that are, keyword guys, most likely to be interested in your product or offer. So that is not everybody. It's people most likely. And ultimately, that's going to decrease our ad cost. So I was speaking at an event with my friend Corey from Support Black Colleges. This was at Nehemiah Davis's event called Event Space Secrets. And I had got
Sorry, could you say that again?
Sorry, my Apple Watch. I had got a question about target market. And they're like, well, Tony, you know, if your target market, if you're having an event space in Atlanta, why isn't it just everybody in Atlanta? But there's so much more than that, guys, right? And step number 1 is that if you don't understand that if you don't have a true target market, that none of your marketing will be effective, you need to. Because if you're advertising to everybody and you're just blasting out, you're not using your marketing in the best way, and ultimately you're gonna spend a lot more money. So unless you got an ad budget like Coca-Cola, whose ad budget is pretty much the size of the whole country's GDP, then we wanna figure out how to save your dollars when we're putting our marketing efforts into place. So when you're coming up with your target market, most of the time, guys, people think about geographic, right? So my location. So if you're a barbershop that opened up or you're a dentist, you may say, hey, I just want to focus on traffic that's in 10-mile radius of me. But the issue with that is that's like flying a plane over a large crowd with the flyers, hoping that it hit the right person. We can get way more detailed with that, guys. So what we want to do is not only have geographic, but have demographic. We want to understand what type of, what gender, religion, age that our client needs to be so that we can laser target the right person that we need inside of our marketing efforts. But then, guys, it actually gets even more detailed with that. If you really want to laser target, we want to also add psychographics, their hobbies, what they're interested in, what are their paths, what really gets them ticking, right? Because then what we can do is, let me give you an example if I was to use my event space. So for my event space, I want to target people that live in Atlanta, that are women and mothers, because I do a lot of baby showers, bridal showers, and birthdays, who also are interested in babies, event planning, weddings, and new moms. So not that I want to exclude people, but the fact that I'm really able to laser target these people right here, my marketing dollars are well spent. And ultimately, that makes Facebook targeting and Instagram targeting so much more effective. So that's what we're going to be going over. Step number 3. 3 steps to keyword research, because you guys are going to need these keywords. You're going to need to be able to find them, analyze them, and use them. So when you plug these into your website, this is one of the key things that is going to be able to help you rank very high amongst the competitors. And if you want to rank amongst your competitors, put yes in the chat for me right now, because we probably know, like, oh, this is the top dog in my city. This is the person getting all the business. And we think that going door to door, dropping business cards off is the way to get customers, but it's actually not. People are using the internet, and we need to make sure that we're coming up first. So that tool that I showed you guys called Uber Suggest, I want to show it to you guys real quick. So I'm going to do a quick screen share and show you guys this tool. So with this tool right here on Uber Suggest, you literally can just come here, type in a keyword. So let's say accounting, Nashville, right? So when I search that, what it's going to do is pull up a keyword for accounting in Nashville, and then I'll be able to see, who pulls up first and who's in front of me. So let me see if I can get this to load. All right, cool. It's coming through. It's doing its search. And guys, they have a free version of this. So I want to show you guys how you could just be doing homework at home to be able to get these keywords. All right, I'm going to go back because I don't want to take up too much of the time. Let's just get back into these slides. But ultimately, so use Uber Suggest or whatever free tool to find the keywords. And what it's going to do is show you the amount of traffic on there and plug and play those into your website. And what that's going to do is really help your SEO, because it's going to show you which keywords are easy to rank for and which keywords are not easy to rank for. So we definitely want to make sure we get all of the keywords and plug them into the content of your website, especially the ones that say easy, because that's low-hanging fruit. So when I say plug them in, what I mean is the headlines on your website, copy. So you want to make sure you type in Atlanta event space, for rent, or say like white label event space is a great Atlanta event space to rent for X, Y, and Z, because Google is always crawling through your site, and that is one way to rank above your competition. So step number 4, let's talk about your offer. So when I say offer, guys, I mean your product or your service that you sell. Whether you do accounting, whether you sell clothes, you cut grass, you sell, cosmetics, whatever it may be, that is an offer that you have. So what we want to do is be able to perfect our sales offer that it attracts clients and not chase clients. So for example, if somebody was going on vacation, they said, man, I've been working hard. I need a break, right? They look at 2 different offers. One could say 20% off of hotel bookings this weekend. Well, is that attracting or is that chasing? That's not really enticing to make me want to do that. But then let's say this same person sees an offer that says a weekend full of fun, food, relaxing, and great memories for only $2.99. Well, now what you've been able to do is you made your sales offer so much better because you painted a picture in your client's head that now they're saying, I need that, right? Because your product or offer should make your customer a better person. Instead of slashing prices, guys, I want to show you a way how whatever product or service that you're selling, how you can take a slightly different approach to make that offer so much better. Instead of always saying 50% off, shop with me. That's chasing. We need to start attracting. So the way that you're gonna do this is you wanna make sure that your value exceeds your price. Because guys, as long as the value, write this down, as long as the value exceeds the price, the customer will buy. I'm gonna say that one more time. As long as the value exceeds the price, the customer will buy. Remember that. So quick story, I love telling stories. Do y'all remember in the early 2000s when we had MP3 players and you could only, who had an MP3 player? Put yes in the chat for me right now if you remember what I'm talking about, or am I just old school? So let me know. But in the early 2000s, MP3 players were the craze. But the issue was you could only put like one song on there, right? One album on there, maybe two, because it only held a gigabyte, right? So when I talk about perfecting your offer, let's look at what Apple did. When Apple, they're always late to the game on purpose because they're gonna look at the technology and they're just gonna copy it, right? And try to make it better. So what Apple did, which was so much different, was instead of saying the newest and latest iPod, MP3 player with a touch spin wheel and titanium headphones, they literally solved a problem. What they said was 1,000 songs in your pocket. And it literally solved the problem of no longer having to put an MP3 player into the USB of your computer, delete your album, and put a new thing. That's where your offer needs to get. It needs to solve problems and make your customer a better person. So, funny story, because I love telling stories. Who in here was my Sega Nintendo people? Do y'all remember Mario? Put yes in the chat. Any Mario people in here? I know I'm not the only one, and I'm kind of going old school on you, but let me know. So, who remembers when Mario used to run over this plant, right? And when he would run over this plant, he was able to throw fireballs, right? And when he threw the fireballs, he was able to blast everything, and you pretty much always won and got to the next level. So this is what your business sells, this fireball, and this is who your business needs to be. And when in your offer, it needs to make your client a better person. Felicia knows what I'm talking about. Fire Mario. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, once again, there is nothing more important in marketing than an irresistible offer. I can guarantee you that. So, let's jump into secret number 2. Secret number 2, because I know you guys are rocking with me and I value your time. So, let's talk about how to flip your business into a magnetic marketing machine. We're going to talk about how to collect customer data. So, this is a big one right here. So make sure you guys are writing notes down for this one right here. We're gonna talk about how to build those relationships and nurture those audiences. So it starts with the website, guys. And a lot of people have a website, but what they don't know is, how to make it work for them. So we're gonna talk about the difference in having a website that works, that's just online. And we're gonna talk about having a website that works for you. So let's get into that. So most people think your website is all about what platform your site is on. Oh, my site is Shopify. Mine's WordPress. I've got Squarespace. But, then they think about what's the design of their site. Is their site nice? I've got the hero header image and my logo is here. And then they start to think about how pretty their pictures are. That their pictures are this and that they're that. And then they start thinking about, well, my site loads so fast. And yes, these things are important. What color the background is. But really, guys, the website that matters the most is the website that collects data. We need data for what the word I keep talking about, remarketing, right? So let's go through a quick animation so that this makes sense. You're this person right here and you're like, I know I need a website. I need to get a website built. And then you say, aha, I know exactly what my website's gonna look like. I'm gonna make it look just like Fashion Nova. I'm gonna make it look like Nike. I'm gonna make it look like, Gymshark, Fabletics, whatever it may be. And then we're so stuck on the design. So then we go over this epiphany, right? And we're like, okay, I'm gonna make my website like this. I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. And then we become so proud of the website. And now we got a customer, right? So then our customer, we start telling them all this stuff about our website and how good it is and how it should function and how they should go to this form to do this and to do that and to do that. And we know we start getting into this techno babble where we're just talking of this jargon. And next thing you know, the customers is like, cool, but then they don't buy with us, right? They don't become a customer. So back to when I was at this event, guys, speaking with Corey at Nehemiah Davis's Event Space Secrets, someone asked me, they're like, Tony, you know, like my website is cool, but it's like I'm not getting any information from it. I don't think that it's even working, and multiple reasons. They probably didn't have this stuff to show them the metrics of what people are clicking on, where they're at on the site, how long they're on the site. So I showed them my site, and I said, from the outside, it looks like any regular website. Pretty picture, logo, but if you look at it, it has a call to action that says schedule your free tour today. Because most people that come to the site are interested in booking, right? So that's a call to action for us to collect their data. So what they do is they click tour, and we say schedule a self-guided tour. And then when they schedule this tour, not only does it, of course, keep us organized, put it on the calendar, but the bigger thing is we now have their phone number, their email, and their name. And then with that, what we're able to do is go back to this magnetic marketing funnel. And since we collected their information, which is that customer right there, we're now able to send them a sequence of emails which warm them up from being a cold prospect to ultimately a hot prospect. So by the time they're ready to book with us and shop with us, they've been getting emails from us that we've been telling them about why our event space is great and the tools and the things that it has and how it can accommodate them. So in these emails, we put call to actions, you know, to book a call with us or to go ahead and request a quote. So that's what helps us stay above the competition, guys, because we're not solely focused on cold traffic. We're taking the cold traffic, warming them up, and turning them to a hot prospect. Does that sound valuable? Could your business use that? If so, put yes in the chat for me right now. Want to make sure that this stuff's not going over your head and that it's really sinking in and how it can be used for your business. Put yes in the chat for me if that's making sense for you guys. So you may be wondering too, like, who do these work for, right? And like I said, it works for everybody, right? So Kevin says yes, Taz says yes, Clayton says yes, Shantae says yes. Cool. I see that's working. So guys, this could work for a contractor. He could have a website, and then he could have an ebook or a white paper on his site that was a free download in exchange for his someone's phone number and email that could let the customer know what to prepare for when doing a home remodel or a build out, and give them prices. So not only are they getting informed about this, they're getting qualified as a lead because they already know what type of budget they should have when they come to shop with him. You guys could do that as well. Next, this could work for a photographer, and his lead magnet, which is what I was talking about, the ebook, may be the best places to shoot, locations to shoot in that city, and then he's sending them emails, you know, nurturing them, reiterating what was in the ebook, and it says book your shoot, and now he's bringing that cold traffic into hot traffic that becomes his customer. That's what we're going to be doing for your business. And lastly, guys, this could work for a hairdresser as well, which he may have some type of lead magnet that shows the best hairstyles, or for women, the best protective hairstyles, you know, all types of things that you want to give value to your customer and then nurture them over the time. So quick pro tip, if you guys want a pro tip of how you can make a lead magnet a lot easier, if you're having trouble thinking about what could I give away of some value, you guys can literally, you know, go to Etsy and then find this. But ultimately, guys, the secret that I'm going to be giving you is that the money is in the list. Ultimately, your money is in your email list. By being able to send email blasts out, you know, to your audience that already knows you, that's comfortable with you, is going to be helpful. Especially, there's been times in my business, I'm not going to say I'm perfect and you know that my business has always gone well. There's times when money has been funny sometimes, and what I have to do is send out a sale or make a new product and release it. I send it to my email list, and next thing you know, the money starts pouring in. And that's why this email list is extremely valuable. So quick pro tip. I'm gonna give you guys a pro tip on how you can create your lead magnet. you can go to Etsy, and they have a bunch of DIY ebooks that you can buy and literally drop them inside of Canva, which is a free tool. Edit it, put your logo on it, and that could be something you give away. And you don't even have to spend too much time making your lead magnet, so that you can get these customers' phone numbers, emails, and whatever that may be. Put it on the front of your website in exchange for that data. Does that sound good? Was that a pro tip? Something easy that you guys could literally implement by the time we get off of this webinar. That's something that you guys could be doing. So with these websites, back in the day, guys, it used to be so difficult, right? Now it's so much easier. Like back in the day, you had to hire a web designer, $3,000. You had to hire a programmer, $1,000. You had to hire a copywriter to make your sales copy really good, copywriter. Graphic designer to make your site, $500. You know, upfront cost for a really good website, $6,000. But now, you know, and you had to wait. But now with something like BizLaunch, you're able to make websites on the fly. So you're gonna be able to make websites super quick, add these lead magnets to your site, and inbound those customers. So that's super dupe, super tight. So who is excited about the information so far? And we're not even done. We still got one more secret of information. So if you're excited about implementing these to your business and you're gonna do that, put yes in the chat for me right now. If this is exciting information about how you can increase your business, put a yes in the chat for me right now. Cool. Clayton says me. Who else? Who else is excited? Melissa says me. Arnez, what up, Arnez? He says let's go. Kevin says yes. Teresa's got the hands up. Shantae says yes. Clayton says yes. Cool. So in secret number 2, guys, the secret was having a website that not only works, but having one that works for you so that you can collect that customer data. That was the secret. Let's get into secret number 3. This secret is how you're going to be able to attract a flood of new customers that pay, stay, and refer. As I keep talking about, guys, it's so much cheaper to convert past customers than get new customers. So what we're going to be talking about is how to turn paid traffic such as TikTok, LinkedIn ads, Google ads, Twitter, whatever type of traffic, and turn that into traffic that you truly earn. So like I said, that could be from Facebook, Google, you know, TikTok, LinkedIn. So of course you're going to have to pay for that traffic up first or post a whole bunch of content. But ultimately we want to make sure that we're inbounding that traffic into our own email list so that we don't have to keep paying for traffic, right? So there's 3 types of traffic. Write this down, guys. 3 types of traffic. Traffic that you control, you buy your way in. Traffic that you earn, you work your way in for it. And ultimately, you want to take those things and turn that into the 3rd one, which is your list. Traffic that you that you own. And like I said, the money is in the list. So let's do an example. Mark Zuckerberg. We all know Mark Zuckerberg. He owns Facebook, right? So we all can go to Mark and say, Mark, let me buy an ad. Let me get a Facebook ad because I need to promote my business. Or we can go to the Shade Room and say, hey, I need to buy a post, right? Because you guys got millions of followers. I need to promote my business. Or we can do traffic that we earn, and maybe we go on someone's podcast or go on Instagram Live with them, right? That's traffic that we earn. But ultimately, we want to take all of that traffic and inbound it into our list from wherever that traffic is coming from. So, like I said, we want to own that traffic. So I want to show you guys how wherever you're getting that traffic from, whatever social media channel is, how we're going to earn that traffic and own it. And I want to show you guys the benefits of doing the work to get that traffic, but make it into your own list so that you own that traffic. So for instance, guys, here's my email list. On my website right here, this is Willio. And on my site, I give away a free coupon in exchange for your email and your phone number. And what that's able to do is help me generate, you know, large amounts of money at times, you know what I'm saying, when I'm able to send out an email blast, you know, of a new product that we drop every single Friday, and we can see the counts right here. 34,000 people open, 16,000 people open, 38,000 people open, brought in $3,500, $900, $2,600. So that's why your email list is super important, and that's why you got to start getting this information. So ultimately, here's a little map of how it works. You got traffic, they come to your site because they want the free valuable, whether it's a coupon, an ebook, they get the lead magnet, they go to your landing page, opt in, and then they either buy something or they don't. But here's where the gold is right here. This red circle right here is the email nurture sequence when we start nurturing our clients. So that's what we want to make sure that we get. So next, let me show you guys a quick example. This is my event space, right? Which I've been using as an example. So whether I get traffic from Peerspace, Google, or Facebook ads, I'm inbounding that traffic to ultimately get them to schedule tours so that I can get their information, send them multiple emails, and then eventually turn them into invoices, as you can see right here. That's what your business needs to do, a flow like that. I don't know if you need to screenshot this, write this down, but this is how your business needs to have some type of inbound so that you can retain that information. So many business owners that I consult with make the mistake of just posting their website and expecting people to call them or expecting people to go to the contact now and just send you an email saying, I want to shop with you. We got to be able to attract that. So the secret to number 3, write this down, guys, is the fortune is in the follow-up. So remember, the other secret was the money is in the list, but the fortune is in the follow-up. So with secret number 3, guys, now you know how to leverage paid traffic. You also know how to own your new traffic. You also know how to follow up to hot prospects, how to build a strong email list, and how ultimately, what we all love, turn your email list into cash. Let's type in cash, because that's what we all need right now, right? And want cash, cash, cash. Put it in the chat. Cash, because that's what we're going to be able to do when you guys start building your email list through these lead magnets and all that. So put cash in the chat for me right now. But let me ask you guys a quick question. I just blew through that training. We've been on here for 55 minutes. If you kind of feel like my girl right here, where Gabrielle says cash, Eliza says cash, Kevin says cash, Arnett says cash, cool. We're going to get to the bag, guys, for sure. But do you guys feel like this right now? Like, Tony, you just dropped a lot of valuable information on me, and I know I need it, but I'm trying to process and absorb how I'm going to be able to get this. Kiki says guap. That's what we're going to do. But do you guys feel like this girl right now, where it's like, how do I really implement this, Tony? Because you were going through this. I probably didn't write down everything you told me to write down, but I did put yes in the chat for me right now if you're feeling a little bit like that. I just want to know, because this is going to depend if I go to slide A or slide B. Let me know if you're kind of feeling a little bit of information overload right now. Cool. I see what people are saying. So I got 2 choices, guys. I said I got slide A and I said I got slide B. So I see Brian saying yes, Elijah said yes, Connie said yes, Miss G said yup. You know, Tiffany said yes. So right now, we've only been on here 56 minutes. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. We can go away with these strategies under your belt and you can implement them on your own. That's choice number 1, you know. Felicia said we just need more details. Cool. So like I said, choice number 1, you guys can take these strategies under your belt, implement them on your own. And like I said, these are all foundational strategies that, yes, you definitely can take this mind frame, this framework that I showed you, and implement into your business. Or I can stick around for about 20 more minutes, make your life a little bit more easier by going in more into depth. But I gotta make sure that I got your permission before I take up any more of your time, because it's almost been an hour. If I can keep going, put yes. If you guys are good, let me know, and I'll keep going through the slides and teaching you guys a little bit more game than I got. So Felicia said they want choice 2. Who else wants choice 2? I see Felicia wants choice 2. Kevin wants choice 2. Miss G says bring them all. You know, Nicholas says yes. Melissa says yes. All right, I'm gonna keep going then, so I don't take up too much time. So as you guys know, I run a marketing agency called bizlaunch.io. And Lorraine, okay, I'm gonna keep going. So unlike a typical agency, guys, we own our own software that we use to build clients, to build our own businesses, whether it's historically black apparel, our event spaces, our t-shirt brand. We use this software to literally get data, understand, and help make better decisions, right? So if I can show you the exact blueprint in my current business, but most importantly, I really want to, let me know. You know, if you want to see the inside of this software, just let me know and I'll show you a sneak peek of what this software does and how it's beneficial to you as well. Put yes in the chat for me if you want to see a sneak peek of how we are able to do some of the things that we do and how we're able to get high reviews for people, make their life easier. I'm gonna show you guys. So I see that you guys want to see that. So this is BizLaunch software right here, and what it does, which is really cool, guys, is it gives us all of these metrics with our business. Like, it shows us how many direction requests we're getting, you know, so in the past 7 days, 9, how many phone calls, how many website visits, new reviews. It shows us like the impressions of how many people are looking for our business, what type of leads we're getting. It shows us, let me go to the executive report real quick. And it has all of these super cool apps in here, right? Let me make sure you guys can see. Okay, you guys can see. So inside of here, it shows us things with our listings. It shows us like, you know, what our listings are. And a lot of people, guys, what they don't know is they think Google listings are just Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. But look at all of these listings right here that you need to be correct on. So this is what it looks like when we usually start working with a client. They usually don't have any of this stuff together. And that's fine, because that shows opportunity. But what also it shows us in here is how many views are coming to our Google business profile, how many actions are being taken, such as people visiting our website, calls, directions. And then one of my favorites is, let me scroll down here. It shows us our reputation, right? So it shows, hey, Tony, you need to do some work. You're at a C right now. You're in the 70%. We need to get that up. You know, then it shows us over here our social media. You're not posting enough, Tony. So that's usually what we look at with clients to help them get to the next level. And what I really love is, of course, it shows you your advertising if you're running Facebook and Google ads, but I love the SEO. It shows us like how many queries or keywords are on the first page of Google. And we've got 10 so far. And we know a lot of people don't go to the next page, but that's really cool. And then on the inside of this, guys, we've got like these apps like reputation management that lets you respond to all new Google reviews, right? Super simple. You literally come in here, click on reviews, and what it's gonna do is show you 5-star, host was super accommodating. You can literally come in here, click respond, and it has these templates already with your business name in it that make it simple. Let me show you what else it does. If you have customers already, you can inbound your customers and send all of them a request with the click of a button. And this is how we were able for Stephanie to get 133 reviews really quickly, because we worked with her. And I said, Stephanie, do you have an Excel file of all of your customers? And she said, yeah. So what we did was we inbounded them right here. And once you inbound them, you can click on your customers and you can click send request. And what that's going to do is send a request that says, thank you for your time at White Label Creative Space. Leave us a review. That sounds pretty simple, right? And that's how we jump up your reviews super quick. And then social marketing. Oh man, a lot of our clients struggle with content. I need content out faster, Tony. How can I get it out? Well, with the social marketing app, what you can do is literally hit compose. You can drag and drop a picture in here. You know, for this example, I'm gonna use free picture. Click on it. You can type something that whatever you want to put links in it. You can upload videos, whatever it may be, and you can publish it immediately, or you can schedule it out. So what I like to tell clients is you should, like on a Sunday, watch one of your favorite shows and schedule out like 20 of these posts. So this software is what makes it so that we can really jumpstart a lot of our clients to help them and get them a lot of leads faster, their reviews faster, and all of that. So let me get back to the slides real quick, because I know your time is super important. So what I'm really excited about, guys, is these paid in full bonuses for people that do decide to work with us or go a little bit further. So what we do is we do a deep dive audit of your current business to figure out what's wrong, like those listings that I showed you. We try to look at who's your competitors, who's ranking in front of you, right? Who's the top dogs in your city and who's getting the business instead of you getting the business. So we do this detailed audit and then show it to you, work with you on it, and say, hey, your listings could be better. A lot of stuff is incorrect, such as your phone number, your website. You know, we show you like what keywords you're doing good at, but what you could do better at. We show you what your competitors, how much content they're posting and how much content you should be posting, right? So that's super important as well. So Taz said that these are gems, and yes, they're definitely gems for sure. If you guys think that this was gems, let me know, because I just want to make sure I'm not wasting anybody's time in here. But ultimately, guys, with this software, you're going to be able to see what's incorrect and what's wrong. And we know in business, small tweaks are really what help us get to the next level. For instance, story time. An airplane being off 1 degree can land in a whole different country. So that really shows you guys how important small business tweaks are to your success rate. So with this, you'll be able to see what areas need improvement, incorrect listings, where you stand amongst your competition, learn what keywords you're currently ranking for, automatically see the search volume for each keyword. So this is not what I'm charging you guys, but I just want to show you guys the value of these things to your business. So a deep dive audit, and we know in business expenses how valuable it is for current customers to understand, to see your business. So if they're not correct, such as your listings and all this other stuff, you're missing out on business. So I personally think you not getting the clients you need is a value of $5,000 your business could be missing. And our mantra here at BizLaunch is you're one magnetic funnel away from seeing the success that you need. So when I was in college, I thought it was all about websites. This was one website. I was like, man, my website looks good. People are going to hit the contact button and hit me up. Didn't work. Let me try another one. I changed my color of the background, put another cool image. Oh man, this is the one right here. They're going to hit me up finally. I'm going to be in business. Same results. Then I did another website. I put a celebrity on it. This is when Future was coming up. I had a concert with them when I used to throw parties. And then same results, guys. So ultimately, what you need is a real magnetic funnel. And I didn't even understand it myself until I got into the event spaces and I figured out how to inbound clients. So if I can help you guys, hold you by the hand and help you launch the next magnetic funnel for your business, put yes in the chat if that's cool, if I can help you do that for your business. Because I would never just let you guys go on by your own. I would work with you to make sure that we can build the right magnetic funnel for your business and your strategy to inbound those leads and turn them from cold into hot prospects. So ultimately, guys, what I would want to give you as part of one of the things, in addition to that deep dive audit, is a video course of how to build your website in 60 minutes, right? So you don't have to do all that hearsay and stuff that you had to do back in the day. I'm going to show you guys how we can get your lead magnet going in 60 minutes. And on top of that, I'm also going to give you free website hosting so you don't even have to worry about how to get your website online. And this is going to be WordPress, one of the top website building systems that's out right now, right? Tried and true. So when I add that, guys, that is $9.97 value. So like I said, none of this is the prices at this cost. This is what I believe the value is to your business. So at a total value, what I believe all of this so far is $6,991 as value to your business that is this is being added. But then I told you guys that, but what else do you need, right? So what if I could teach you how to improve your online reputation? I told you guys about reviews and listings, and I also showed you what happens when I showed you if your listings aren't right, when people are like, oh, they're closed, they're not up to date, and how much business you could be missing out on because 1-star reviews, think about how much people are not going to shop with you because of that. Let's go by the saying that, you do good business, people tell one person. You do bad business, people tell 10 people about you, right? So we want to make sure that you don't have any bad reviews. So I want to give you guys this video course on how to enhance and increase your online reputation, but most importantly, how to control your online reputation. Because whether you're a tax accountant, you do lawn, you do cosmetics, whatever you do, people are searching. People in their customer journey go online first, right? So I want to throw that in there to help you guys. So you're going to get the deep dive audit, the build your website, free hosting, and then this video course, right? So a total now, I'm upping the total that I'm adding to your business, $7,988, not the cost, the total value that I want to increase your business by. So let's go on a success path because I want to show you guys how to use this stuff and not just like, oh, if I do decide to work with Tony, I'm just going to have a bunch of stuff and not know how to use it, right? So step one, we're going to get your magnetic funnel, which is your launch pad, which I just showed you. That's going to happen in the first 30 days. Secondly, we're going to get your website up or fix your website up, and that's pretty quick that we can be able to fix that situation for you. Then, you know, we're going to show you how to do the 60-minute course of how to get your website up. That's super easy as well. And also how to improve your online reputation course. You're going to finish all of that stuff as soon as we get you guys onboarded. And hopefully we can get it done soon. But I see clients, you get this done in the first 30 days. But this is really on you and how quick you can get this done. But that's not all, right? In order to be successful, you're going to need some other things. So you're going to need traffic, right? Because none of this works without traffic. You got to get people to your website. So I showed you guys in secret number 3 how to turn paid traffic into traffic you own. You're already posting content on Facebook, on TikTok. You got your Google listing. You might be on LinkedIn. But how do we get those into our own customers? So when I was speaking at that event that I showed you guys, you know, I had got, you know, asked like, Tony, what should I do for ads, right? So with that, I showed them the power of paid advertisements. And we can see right here in this top line that I was able to generate 512 website schedules, which was a tour, at only $2.86 per lead. And that's what I want to be able to do, because you guys need leads, right? You need people that need your service. So I got to show you how to get paid traffic to your business. None of this would make sense if I didn't show you how to get the leads, because ultimately up front, you gotta get the paid traffic, but we want to keep inbounding leads, keep inbounding new customers. And then that's what makes us save money, because now that we own their data, we can send them all the email blasts, all the sales that we want, as long as it's accordingly in quality, right? So what if I don't really want to learn ads, Tony, right? Who remembers this meme? Put a yes. Who remembers this meme right here, right? That some of y'all may be thinking, I don't want to learn ads, Tony. That's not my thing, right? So I got to give you the paid traffic's video course. I got to show you how it goes down so that you can make this as easy as possible. I don't want to make anything difficult for you guys, right? So in the next 30 days, you're going to be able to go through this course. I'm going to walk you through here because I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I'm going to be checking in to make sure you do this. I'm going to make sure that you're doing what you need to do, because you already spent 1 hour and 10 minutes with me here, so you can't waste time. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure you get to the next level. So once we add that in, guys, the value that's being added to your business is $8,995 of how you're going to be able to increase your business with this value, right? That's exciting, right? So we went over the success path of what you're going to do in step 1. Now, step 2, we talked about how you're going to get traffic. So this is a quick weekend course that you guys are going to be able to watch, the pay ad video course, which I'll send all of you guys who want to work, you know, who want to really go to the next level. And it's going to show you the ins and outs of how to leverage this traffic. So step 3, I got to show you how to master customer journey, because it's a lot of this, guys, is psychology. You got to understand how customers search for you, how customers find you, right? So with that, in secret 1, I showed you guys how to laser target your audience with geographic, demographic, and psychographic. But this is the customer journey. It starts with interest and awareness, right? By search advertising, Facebook, Instagram, email. Why people on YouTube, they're aware. But then what they do is they search. So that's the next thing, findability. So they go through organic search message. They say, hey, Alexa, what's this near me? Y'all probably about to hear my Alexa talk now because I said that.
Here is an answer I translated.
She just found the answer, y'all, and I'm going to give you the answer. So then next is research. So customers do research, blogs, articles, reviews, social media, word of mouth. And then after they do all of that, they purchase. So that's when they go to their website or your website, or they do an online booking. So this is the customer journey that you guys are going to be learning in that. And then after that, they leave a review through a social post, or you may have someone write a blog about you or about your service, or they write a review. And we need to make sure that it's a good one. So that's why that online reputation is super important. So I'm going to give you guys a video course as well so you can understand. Is this sounding good? If it's sounding good, put a yes in the chat right now. I just want to see if this will be valuable to you guys. Let me know. I want to make sure it's not going over your head and this is something that makes sense for you guys. So the step 3 is mastering that customer journey. So these are all the steps. Clayton says yes. Kevin says yes. Shantae says yes. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure that I'm giving you guys value. So the next thing, Melissa says yes. Chantel says yes. is mastering this customer. Elijah says yes, mastering this customer journey so you know how to really do this the right way. Teresa even says yes. So ultimately, guys, we're really adding value to your business. $9,492 of value being added to your business with all of this stuff that I'm about to pass on to you so that you can take advantage of. And what I want to know, guys, and like I said, no one's charging y'all $9,000. I would never do that to y'all. I already came from y'all family, right? So I just want to know, though, if we picture this in our head as value, as a cost, if this could save you from burning any more money on paid ads, put yes. I just want to know, would it be worth this if you didn't have to lose any more money on boosting posts the wrong way, trying Facebook ads, trying Google the wrong way? Would it be worth it? Let's act like you guys have a check in your hand for $9,492 and it can help your business. Would it be worth it if you didn't have to lose that? Kevin says it would be. So what about if your business could get the exposure that it deserves? I know you work hard in your business. I know you give it all that you got, but you need those customers and you know that it deserves more exposure. So if you had that imaginary golden check for $9,492, would it be worth it to hand that over? Jamal says sure. Elijah says yes. So if I could save you from wasting hard-earned cash on bad SEO listings and website building, you know, so many people go to Fiverr and try to get their website, their stuff done, right? And I use Fiverr for some things, but there's a lot of people that are selling you trash, saying that it's going to help you get to the next level. And I've proven myself from what I've showed you. So if it can stop you from wasting money on, you know, hopes and dreams that random people are promising you, let me know, would it be worth handing over that imaginary golden check right now? Would it be worth it? Teresa says yes, it would. So if I could give you guys the tools to post content daily on your social media channels, because y'all all know y'all need to be posting more content. That's something we all struggle with, right? Kiki says bring it on. So Taz says she's spending they said they're spending the money, right? So I want to know, would it be worth it? Chantel says it would be worth it. That imaginary golden ticket of $9,492, she says she's passing it open. So guys, with this software, with me being able to help you guys, there's two options. The first option was go cheap as possible, try to sell as many people as possible, but that wouldn't incentivize me to stack the value that much, right? But the second option was it required a slightly higher investment, but in exchange, I could devote more of my resources to help guarantee your success. I was able to be with you guys for an hour face to face. For everybody that joins, I'm gonna work with you personally for 1 hour, 45 minutes to an hour, whichever way it goes, to help you out, right? So what's a magnetic system worth to you? One successful marketing system, what is it worth to you? To Jonathan, who I showed you earlier, it was worth keeping his business open. Because when I talked to Jonathan, he was struggling. He had put all this capital into his business and getting it started. But this system, by inbounding leads, helped him keep his business open. Let's talk about that insurance agent, Stephanie. This system helped her quickly, in 3 years, become a top agent in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, guys, with all of those 5-star reviews. So now the money just pours in for her because people see that she's trustworthy. For my guy Leo, look at Dennis Rodman in his store. How do you think Dennis Rodman found his store? Because he used those business growth strategies and these secrets to get the attention he needed, so that Dennis Rodman said, hey, I want some vintage clothes. I'm going to pull up to VSL, right? To Versus. That's where he pulled up to. So you guys can see why this amazing deal, which is not priced this, so don't get scared, would be worth $5,000, right? If I really wanted to make it exclusive and saved it for the who's who's. You can see that. Put yes in the chat if you can see how this could increase your business more than $5,000. If you believe in your business and think it can make you more than $5,000, put yes in the chat for me right now. I believe in you. I believe that it could do that. Put yes in the chat if you think it could. So guys, when I drop this, y'all the lucky ones, because when I drop this next week, when we go to market with this, $3,500 is what we want to charge. I talked to my team. They said that's the price point. But because you guys are here rocking with me, you're getting an E for effort. Who likes to get an E for effort? Put yes in the chat for me right now if you want the E for effort discount. at only $14.97. Put yes in the chat. Skyview Aeronautics said yes, you know. So, but I want to do more for you guys because I care and you guys rocked with me and I really want to work with you guys one-on-one. So I'm giving you guys a founding member discount of $500 off of that. So ultimately, you guys, you would get all access into this for only $9.97, right? $9.97 people would get into this. And because I'm such a good guy, who wants another one? Put yes if you want another discount on this, put yes. If you really think this is valuable and you want something bigger and better because you know you need this to your business, Chantel says yes. Kiki says, oh yeah. Because you guys, I'm a nice guy. You know, y'all see me on content, all that type of stuff. And then the world is so weird right now. The economy's all over the place. Connie says more. She says yes. I want you guys to win. Elijah says yes. So because I want you guys to win, I know the economy is weird and I know that bills are crazy and that we need to go up. I'm cutting all of this to $9.97. Everybody that wants to join can literally opt in right now. And I could do about 7 of these guys. They can opt in right now for only $2.97 if they want to work with me personally. And that's the cool thing. Let me show you guys a quick video real quick. This is my girl, Tasani. I gotta show you her. Watch this.
The people who did not purchase this package in the webinar is missing out. Like, I just saved so much money, like, purchasing this one program, like Calendar, Honeybooks, Zoom, like, so many different things that I use is all in this one place. This is lit.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, for sure. And that's what I was trying to let people see. And, you know, as I do more of them, I hope they see that as well.
This is lit.
So yeah. And then you always, too, like, after our phone call, well, you and I still got work to do for your brand identity package. So, guys, what I want to show you guys is I don't leave you by yourself. Everybody that jumps in here is also going to be able to get, you know, a 45-minute phone call with me to figure out how we can help your business. So like I said, guys, you have 2 choices. Possible failure by trying to do it on your own, trying to figure it out, or proven success by working with a coach like me that has done this before and then helping yourself out to get to that next level. So let's look at some greats, right? I'm just going to put this up. Michael Jordan, he had Phil Jackson. That was his coach, right? And then many other people. Michael Phelps had coaches. All of these people didn't get there by themselves. And let's think about something super difficult to do. Chino says yes. So Brian says light that candle, right? Chantel says another one, DJ Khaled. But if somebody was to try to climb Mount Everest, you think they could do it on their own? Literally, guys, they would die if they try to do that on their own, and it's actually illegal. They need someone of a Sherpa to help them get to that next level, right? So you can't do that on your own, right? But guess what's even crazier, guys? There's a stat that shows that 80%, 70% of businesses fail in the first 3 years, which is actually a higher percent of the chance of someone climbing Mount Everest and living. So don't try to do things on your own and fail. It's not worth it. Your business needs this. So another thing, guys, I want to give anybody a 3-day guarantee who opts into my services, doesn't like working with me, and they say they want a refund of the $297. I'll send you your money back on the 2nd day, 23rd hour, 59 minute. You get in there, you don't like working with me and my digital marketing agency to help your business, I'll send you your money back, guaranteed. But the real question is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out, which if it even does half of what I've claimed for you, it will pay for yourself. As soon as your marketing funnel is live, you guys are going to be able to take your business to that next level. And ultimately, guys, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. For instance, I had a client and I was trying to say, man, it's up to you, but I would love to help you out. I see the opportunities of where your business is failing and what it needs to do. And they didn't want to work with me. And then they came back and they said, Tony, I literally had a webinar, right? And I tried to do my funnel on my own and the link was broken and nobody could get in. And I said to him, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And that's what I want to tell you guys. I want you to really increase your business by doing the things that it needs. The deep dive audit is going to show us exactly what's wrong with your business and how to fix that. And then you're gonna schedule a call with me. We're gonna get on Google Meet and we're gonna go over these things and figure out how we can really take your business to a whole nother level. We're gonna look at who's the competitors right now that's in front of you. And if you see grades that aren't good on the snapshot, that's great, because that shows us the opportunity of where we're gonna win. So like I said, guys, all of that value, $9,492 coming to your business. And you're getting all of that for $297. And the success plan is step one. Get your magnetic marketing funnel, figure out what's going on with your business. Let's get your new site up. Let's improve your online reputation. Step two, we're gonna find traffic for your business, whether that's Facebook, TikTok, Google, wherever that is. Then step three, we're gonna master your customer journey and help you out so that we can find where your customers are and how to get them into your pockets, AKA your bank account. So you get started by clicking the offer on Enroll. And we're also, guys, we're about to do question and answer soon, because I know I talked about a lot of information and I wanna hear questions that you guys have so I can help you out as well. But last special bonus, only for the ones who sign up tonight, and I've kind of already released it, is you're getting that 1 hour welcome Zoom call with me that I showed you. You're getting priority support from my team. You're also going to get access to the private Facebook group with other entrepreneurs, which not only gives you information but helps you network, because people can find your business, shop with you for whatever services that you guys have. And I want to show you one more video of me talking with a client that just signed on earlier this week, and he was talking about what he needed with social media traffic. So let me show you that.
Googling somebody, and I told Trinity, because she didn't get to see the webinar, but I was there. I recorded it.
Nice.
It was like when you Google a brand and having that be the first thing that comes up. Obviously, because we're not structured, we don't have a business address. We don't have any virtual assistants, nothing like that. But that would definitely be in mind. Right now, we have a presence we're on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram is a large part of our presence. But even then, I want to get back to the content that we're posting on Instagram. But my goal now is to create a structure and roll it out. And when people talk about social media management and how they schedule content, I want to get into that. But also the larger part, which Trinity is more than welcome to share.
All right, guys, as you can see right there, that is how I work with you guys. So after you join into here, we do that call, and then that was one of the things that he was struggling with, was posting content, posting on social media. And that's one of the cool things with that social app that's on the inside, is that it allowed him, because he was like, I actually get nervous in my I get stressed out when I think about posting content and getting on social media, right? So I was like, bro, what we could do with the social app inside of BizLaunch that I showed you is literally schedule out all of your stuff, and we can shoot it to all the different social channels so that you don't have to actually show up and feel that anxiety of performing for social media, but customers are still seeing that. Does anybody in here struggle with posting content? Put me in the chat right now, or put a yes. I just want to know if anybody is in Ephraim's same shoes going through those things. Just let me know if that's some stuff that you guys go through as well. Ultimately, guys, here's the success path. Step 1, step 2, step 3 that we're going to be going over. And like I said, $297 for the people that enroll. And at first we were doing 30, but looking at the capacity, we're only accepting 7 this week, and we're down to 5 so far. Because I'm just looking at my schedule, my calendar, and I want to be able to start doing consultations with people as soon as tomorrow. So we're doing 7. 2 of them have already sold. We got 5 left, and you can literally opt in today, schedule your consultation, and you and I will be on the phone privately tomorrow if that's what you're interested in doing to figure out things with your business. So ultimately, like I said, $9,492 worth of value to your business, with everything that you're gonna get instant access to. You're also gonna, I didn't even tell you about some more bonuses. You're gonna get 3 ebooks as soon as you sign up, which is Entrepreneurship Unlocked, a book about business credit as soon as you sign up, and motivational hacks by successful entrepreneurs such as Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, famous celebrities, athletes, and just information that they said is beneficial to you guys to get your mindset. We're down to 4, so thank you guys for opting in. You know, it's super exciting that I'll be working with you guys, and I see that somebody has already scheduled a consultation for tomorrow, so I look forward to working with them tomorrow once we get on the phone and start talking. But ultimately, guys, you know, money is good, but people in our world make money seem like it's something negative, right? Money is solely a tool. When you have money, you have motion. Motion gives you the motion to put that money into places to help you out in whatever facet, whether it's helping your family, whether it's putting food on the table that night, whether it's investing into your business to go to the next level. Money is not a bad thing. We can't be scared of money. We need to just figure out how to put the money in the best places. And before I go any further, what are some questions that some people have that I can help you with your business? Okay, Kiki said, sounds nice. It should help with t-shirt course I got. Yes, Kiki, exactly. So one of my biggest things, and you guys can put questions in the chat or the question and answer. My background is with, and I'm gonna come on here real quick. My background is in t-shirts, right? But the thing is with t-shirts, and I'm gonna talk about some of my failures, right? Because I feel like talking to you guys just about wins is not, I don't wanna be a guru that tells you like, I've got the get rich quick schemes. I want to be explicitly real with you guys. So with me being a t-shirt business, where I have failed before my business is solely focusing on Facebook ads. And then when Facebook ads went to shit, and that's what I'm basically saying to make it make sense, my business tanked, right? Because I was Jared that I showed you guys earlier. I was Jared who once my ads turned off, people didn't see me anymore. And that's when I really had to start leveraging email marketing. By the grace of God, I luckily had that Willio app on my site, and I had been collecting customer data, phone numbers. And that email list is what got me out of the mud. So yes, Kiki, for a t-shirt business, these softwares, these systems will definitely help you out. And also, if you're selling to businesses locally, you know, don't just sell t-shirts online. We need to make sure your Google business profile is right. We need to make sure that people can find you when they say t-shirt print shop near me. You know, we need to make sure that you are coming up for that. That's what this system will help with as well. So we're down to 3 more. So let's see what other questions we have, because Kiki, that was a good one. What other questions do we have in the chat? Taz said facts. Someone said, how important is Google? Well, you guys got to think about it. Literally, I think we're kind of numb to it because we don't think about how much we really use these basic search tactics. And that's why that video course that I'm giving you guys on understanding customer journey is super important. Because how many times are you looking for food and you type in like, you know, food near me, or you're looking for, my wife this morning was looking for alterations place and she typed them all in and she was going through them and she was like, my dress got to look right. So she went to the one that had the best reviews. So all of this is important, and that's where we need to get to. I think another question just came in. Gregory Harvey. What's up, Greg? I remember you. What's up, my guy? Yes, you can use this for multiple businesses, guys. And then when you think about this as well, like you can pay for all these services, right? But I didn't even show you that you get a text message phone number in here. You get a meeting scheduling app in here where you can, when anybody needs to meet with you, you send them your link, just like if you were using Calendly, and they can schedule that with you. Clients, you can send them text messages from within here and literally, you know, tell them that their product is ready, their service is done, and that way they don't have your phone number hitting you up when you're at the dinner table on Sunday. But Gregory, this has a multi-location system so that yes, you can have multiple locations inside of this business for sure. Well, this business app. So guys, let's talk about disposable income as the more questions come through. We all have some sort of disposable income at certain times, and I get we're in a weird time, but like I tell my wife, we're spending money to go brunch all the time, right? And that money we're spending on food, mimosas, and then next thing you know, we pay the ticket, they charge 20% gratuity, I'm driving home like, that was expensive. But that same disposable income, imagine if you put that into different places of your business that could really help you out and help you go to the next level, right? Because that same several $100s that you spend over a month on shoes and clothes and whatever, is that same disposable income that could be used inside of your business to help you out and take your business to the next level. We got another question that just came through from Taz. If you have a children's book and want to reach customers to buy the book, does this work for that too? So yes, Taz. So let's say, for instance, you opt into here, right? And I'll give you a little bit of this, and you schedule your meeting with me for Friday or Monday, whichever day we talk. What we would probably do for you is just find a great business strategy and build you a lead magnet system that inbounds customers to make them want to buy your book. But also what we want to do inside of this system is we want to use the social media tools that come with this to post about your book on all of your social media channels, so that when people are researching you, no matter if you're getting a bunch of likes on it or not, that people see activity, right? Have you ever searched for something and then you go to their Instagram page and they haven't posted since 2021 or 2020? Makes them look like they're out of business. That's one way that it can help. Two, what I believe we could also do is, even though you could be selling online, we could build a Google business profile for your local area and then put the name of your company as like publishing. And then everybody that buys your book, we can build Google reviews so that people see the book as even bigger when they see the publishing company behind it. I don't know. I'm just coming up with ideas out the top of my brain right now. Also, what we can do is, if we were to run Google ads, Facebook ads, we can plug those Google and Facebook ad accounts and LinkedIn inside of this, and we can understand the metrics to help us make better decisions of how we should spend money on our different campaigns, which campaigns are losing us money, etc., etc. So definitely can help you with that for sure. So let's see. Taz said lit. And just like Tasani said the other day, you know, the webinar for sure is lit. Oh, there goes another slot. We got 2 slots left. I can't wait to do these calls with you guys starting tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, whatever day you guys pick. So let's talk about another one. Money replenishes. For the people that are nervous right now, right? There's people on here that are nervous, thinking about like, oh, I can't get rid of this money, but it is uncomfortable, right? To pay for things. But guess what? You get paid again every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, once a month if you're a teacher. And then there's times when you don't have the money, and guess what? Somebody cash apps you for something, and then the money's there. So don't be scared to spend money, especially if it's for something good. And that's the thing, guys. Money replenishes. Any more questions? Anybody got any questions about how this can help your business, or how I can offer value to your business? We're still in the room right now. I want to make sure I offer the most value to your business as possible. So let me know, guys, like if there's any more questions to answer I can help you with. And there's only 18 more minutes to enroll for anybody that wants to enroll. So somebody said that they want to speak, but really just drop it in the question and answer so we don't mess the slides up, and I'll be grateful to help you. But as you're typing, I'm gonna go to another one. Y'all, we gotta break old habits, right? So if you're doing the same thing over and over and it leads to the same thing, that's a habit. And until you break that old habit, you're gonna keep doing the same thing. Let me give you one of my failures, guys. One of my old habits was not recognizing that a certain time of the year was my slow time of the year. And I always thought I could beat it. And what that made me do was go further into debt by taking cash advance loans. And until I broke my old habits, I kept getting pulled further and further and further down into the hole, right? Down into the hole of debt, down into the hole of not understanding what I needed to. But I had to break that old habit. And for me, what it took was one of my good friends telling me, bro, you gotta change. I've been watching you and you're great, you're talented, but you keep doing the same thing. You gotta let some things go and bring some new things in. And it was almost one ear and out the other. And I came to work that day and I started working, and I really just started thinking about what he said and pictured it. And that was the day that a lot of things changed. I used to be in my t-shirt warehouse slaving, right? In the hot, making all these shirts, trying to get stuff out. People telling me I was, terrible in business, but I'm doing 14-hour days and I've got so many t-shirt orders and I'm trying to get this out. But really, it's like my systems weren't right. So until I got my new systems, I figured out how to get vendors and buy inventory. I was going through the hard parts of this. And until I broke that old habit, those were the things that I was going through. And information alone is not good enough, guys. I gave you information today, and a lot of you guys are going to be able to use that. But until you're able to implement it and execute it, it's going to be difficult. So let me show you what I mean when I say information alone isn't enough. Let's jump back into BizLaunch right here. With BizLaunch, some of the things that you're gonna be able to do is you're gonna get free courses, right? So let me get out of this. No, I don't wanna post that. You're gonna be able to go to get started. And when I say information isn't alone, we have built out courses inside of here that give you quizzes to make sure that you're leveraging the information the right way. So anybody that gets in here, oh yeah, you can also connect your QuickBooks to see, you know, who owes you money, who you owe money to, and to stay organized as well. So that's super dope as well. But once you guys get inside of here, get your instant access, get your snapshot report, these are the courses right here. So if I click on discovering the purchase and path of your customer, we start the course, and what it's gonna do is give us information. There's 5 lessons inside of here. There's 1 quiz to make sure that you guys were following, because I'm real big on accountability and making sure that you guys are doing exactly what you need to do. And this right here is a 60-minute course, crash course and quiz to make sure that you guys are doing the right thing. So like I said, it's not just information, it's making sure that I keep you guys accountable to do the things that you need to do as well. So let's talk about emailing your customers, right? As you import customers in here, I can click on all of these customers, click action, send an email, and I can simply send, let's say the webinar was lit. If y'all thought the webinar was lit, put lit in the chat for me right now. I just want to make sure that I gave you guys a good time. And I could literally send this out to a bunch of customers. But guess what? It also tells me errors. 25 customers are missing email or have not given permission. And that's what I love about this software, guys, that we built, is we built it to be accountable for what you guys had going on, to make sure that we can give you guys the right things. We also have products in here where you can upgrade your SEO and do all of that. Here's the website builder. Remember I said how you can build your website in 60 minutes? This app is gonna help you be able to build a WordPress website super quick. It's gonna be able to do daily backups, all of that stuff, so you never lose any content or information that you need for your website. The website is super easy, guys. I wanna show it to you a little bit better. All of the stuff in here is, oh, why did I click that? It's drag and drop. Let me see if I can bypass it, remind me later. It's drag and drop. So say you got new products, new pictures. You don't have to go and code anything. All you can do is click on this website. We can see that this is WordPress, so it's a SSL secured. And I can literally just click this, type on here, and put the secrets to growth, right? Look how easy that was to make a change to my website. If you need an easy solution to build out your website, let me know. I can click on here right now, and then I could just, you know, that's saving the layout. I can change my picture. So say I go to design, I click on background. There's my picture right there. And I can simply change it, you know, to anything that I need to. So ultimately, guys, I make it super simple for you to grow your business. So another one, guys, is money or excuses, right? You can either spend money to make your business better, or you can talk about why your business isn't working. A while ago, I kept saying the economy's bad. That's why our sales are down. The economy's not doing good. And I kept typing in consumer spending just to try to make myself feel better. But really, it kept saying consumer spending is still holding up despite the economy. So it was either me spending the money, you know, to increase my business, because I have to buy stuff every day to get my business better. I spend money with coaches. I buy new software. I spend money on, buying things to make my business more efficient. But if I don't, I just make excuses about what's not going and what's not going right. Melissa said, I purchased your bundle for $27 when I registered for the webinar. When will I see the materials? So Melissa, you should have received those ebooks immediately, but I'm gonna send a note to my team right now to send us that. So what I want you to do actually is send me so go to my Instagram at TunedinTony, or respond to any of the emails that I sent to you, and my team's gonna get you those ebooks as soon as possible. Taz, yes, let me show you something. When you said this is a lot of info, is your support team available 24/7? Let me screen share for you guys one more time. So inside of BizLaunch right here, there I am. You click your menu, or you go to the home and you click contact Tony Smith. So when you contact me, what you're able to do is schedule a meeting with me or send me a message. What you're also able to do is go into, well, let me click on it. You can go into your inbox messages right here, and you can message me with any questions that you have. So my biggest thing is not letting you guys do this alone. Nobody wants to do this alone. I don't want to leave you guys to do things alone. And this is the messaging app that you guys get right here. So you can literally message your clients, and in the example I show people, you know, like these are different phone numbers of clients. So your chairs are ready to pick up, your taxes are done. This was a tax client that I had. But ultimately, any questions you have, you click you click start the chat, and then what that's gonna do is open up a chat window right here to your expert. Message me, guys. I'm a resource for the people that opt in. Let me know what's going on. I wanna be able to help you guys out. So somebody was like, how exactly, this is a private question, does the social media work? Because I am terrible at posting content. And this is something that we all deal with, guys, right? Posting content, looking at everybody else, looking at what they're posting, right? So then what happens is we're like, how can I post this content? But a way that we can do this is literally with the social media app. You literally can jump in here, put on your favorite TV show, get your laptop out, get you a beer, pour you some wine, glass of water, whichever your choice is. And then what you can do is literally, I urge all my new clients, post 20 new posts. You know, start saving pictures in your iPhone or your phone album and stuff that you can post. And what I urge you to do is post 20 new posts and start seeing the reaction that you guys get from this and seeing how well that it does for your business. And that's going to give you the confidence to keep going on. So Kevin said, where would you start first? So Kevin, every single business is different, right? So that's why we do this strategy call. So, you know, like I said, you could be a cleaning service, you could be a whatever, but when you opt in here, it's gonna take you through, you opt in, then it's gonna tell you to create your biz launch account, and then what it's gonna do is take you to a form to schedule your consultation with me personally. And then what we're gonna be able to do is figure out what makes the most sense for your business. But going back to those success steps, once you get in here, the consultation is first. I want you to take the courses to understand how customer journey works. I'm gonna give you a quiz on that inside of there. Then what I want you to understand is, you know, how to leverage paid traffic. We're gonna talk about that as well so that we can figure out where it makes most sense for your business. And guys, guess what? All business owners love this. Everybody that gets this is a write-off because this is a business expense. So it's a write-off for your business for the people that join, because this is something that helps your business. So ultimately, it'll kick back on the taxes at the end of the year. If my guy Arnez is still in here, he knows about that because that's my accounting guy right there. And he knows how this could be a write-off for your business. We got another question that just came in. If I join after tonight, is it one-time payment or monthly payments? That is a great question. So guys, one-time payment, you get into this software, you have access to me and my sales team for helping you guys out, my support team for getting you guys the questions that you guys need, and you can use the apps, the express level of these apps completely free. A lot of people get in here and they start upgrading things like adding SEO into their launch pad. They start, you know, getting higher levels of websites built and content created for them. So we do a lot of different things, but this is the start of it. And what I like to call this is a launch pad for your business. And the reason why it's a launch pad for your business, guys, is because this is how we launch your business into new heights, is by using these tools to start off with the things that you guys need. If that sounds exciting, put yes in the chat for me now for the people that are still up in here. Let me know if this sounds good for you guys. I'm getting so many text messages from the people that didn't show up. You guys are the good ones that you guys made it in, so super dope that you guys got in here for sure. Somebody said, is this multi-location? So I see a lot of people in here have a lot of locations, so that's definitely dope that you guys have multiple locations. And yes, this is multiple locations. When we get on our success call, I'll show you guys how to set that up. Yes, we just answered that it's a one-time payment, no monthly fees. And you know, next week when we launch this, it's going to be way more. But for you guys, $297 for the people that get in here. The offer is 4 minutes left on the offer. Wow. So we've been on for 1 hour and 49 minutes. Let's see who's going to be the next person that I get to work with personally. I look forward to that, whoever that person is. We got another chat. Let's see what it is. You're welcome, Kevin. Kevin said yes. Thank you so much. Boom, boom, boom. Someone said, what if I'm ready to start running ads? Great. So a lot of people, when they first start running ads, they know they want to run ads because they want to get traffic, but they're not really know where they need to start. So what we can start doing with you guys, depending on your strategy, how to build out your marketing funnel, we can instantly go to market with Google ads and Facebook ads. But the reason why it's good to do the success call first, because a lot of people who think that they're ready to start running paid ads are not ready to start running paid ads. And not from a financial standpoint, but from a standpoint of your site's not ready to convert. And if your site's not ready to convert, guess what happens? People come to your site, and then next thing you know, these people are, not buying your product, right? And a lot of times people go to these websites, and these websites have no emotion. They have no integrity. They don't represent your customer brand voice. And then the hard part about that, when they don't represent your customer brand voice, is that people end up not shopping with you. They just exit the page. But on an even bigger level, if we start running paid traffic for your website, we got to make sure we got the things in place to inbound those phone numbers, to inbound those emails, so that we can send those email nurture sequences over time, and really warm that audience up to make sure that we get them to where they need to get to, for sure. What other questions do you guys have? Let me know. Before we close out, what other questions do you guys have? This is almost like free consultation at this point, so make sure you take advantage of it and making sure that you guys can get things done that you need to get done. Yes, like we said, definitely is 24/7. Well, I wouldn't say 24/7 support, but 24/7 as soon as we see your emails, we make sure that we get to them accordingly to help you guys out. What businesses do we have left in here? Who can I personally help with in shop? What businesses are in here? Who can I support? Boom. All right, guys. Thank you for spending time with me this Thursday evening. Thank you for rocking with me. Let's see what's in the chat before I leave. I have not officially started my business, but I appreciate the info. No problem, Melissa. Thank you for everyone that joined in the chat with me. The webinar, we do these randomly, so make sure you stay by your email so you can see when these go out. I saw 2 articles come across my news feed that was talking about people getting laid off, and most business owners plan on laying people off soon, as winter is coming. So I wanted to make sure that you guys were the most prepared to do what you needed to do in your business, to take advantage of your business and get in front of people. People are lacking on all the free traffic that is out there for you to get by using search engine optimization to rank higher for keywords, to do the things that you need to do. I want to make sure that you're set up, because if you try to get set up when it's too late, guess what? It's too late. So think about, let's use a quick story. All the people that were heavily digital, especially already on YouTube and doing those things, when COVID hit, they were booming because people were at home, right? Please remember to get the bundle out. I got you, Melissa. People, were booming. Gosh, I got my words out. But the people who are already set up to be digital, they were already killing it. The Netflixes, the people on YouTube search watch time was going crazy. All those people were making a whole bunch of money. People who had their e-commerce already set up to take on more orders. So you want to make sure that your business is set up before the winter comes and before times get even weirder. You need to make sure that your business is set up to succeed, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing. For all the people that joined in, who I'm going to be jumping on the phone with as soon as tomorrow, can't wait to help you get your business off the ground. And we still got some people in the room real quick. I just don't want to leave anybody hanging. So I think we're good. Is everybody good? Is it good to sign out? Put good in the chat if we're good to sign out, or if you need some more game or information from me. If not, put good in the chat for me right now. I just want to see. If not, I will sign out, let you guys get back to your family, get some dinner, get whatever you guys need. Clayton says you're good, okay? I think it's about time to sign out. I appreciate you guys. Blessings, 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 blessings. Thank you all.